What is up guys, Killerkev, and today on this particular 8-bit series we are going to be doing the almighty famous, probably the most famous bot in Star Wars, R2-D2. This guy is a freaking legend. Anyone that doesn't know R2-D2, you can just click off the video right now, because you should know who R2-D2 is. If you don't, then I'm going to teach you how to make him in this particular tutorial. You're going to need only 4 primal colours for this, and you're not going to even need to use one that much. So we're going to need to be using black wool, using a blue. You can use lapis if you want, you can mix it up however you like. Obviously the standard wool or the white wool, it's entirely up to you what you call it. I call it white wool, don't ask why, it's weird. And then obviously you're going to need 1 block of red, that is it, only 1 block. Primarily it's going to be black, white and a little bit of blue, it's entirely up to you. Also as well, do you know what I'm going to throw in there? We're going to actually just grab a light grey block. Like so, just for a little bit of detailing in it. I've got a little idea to do. So as always guys, never build anything on the floor because it just looks freaking terrible. If you're building pixel art on the floor, please don't. It just, no, don't build pixel art on the floor, it's horrible. So here we go. So you're going to need to make a line of 6 in total. So obviously a line of 6, that's going to be our starter line, and once you've done a line of 6, that's correct answer. On the other side of that, you're going to place a block like so, block of black. You're going to grab your white and put 4, a line like so. 1 on top of the middle one's inner to the whites is going to be a black on top, something like that. After that, you're going to come up 1, same thing on the other side, and just connect them. After you've done that, you're going to come out 3 either side, so 1, 2, 3, exactly the same thing on the other side as well. 1, 2, 3. Now very symmetrical this whole entire build, apart from when we get to the head, which is obviously a little bit of weird and obviously a little bit funky, but apart from that, the majority is very, very symmetrical. So once you've done your 3 like so, what we're going to be doing is coming up 1 invisible stair set, and then we do the exact same thing on this side as well. Coming up 1 invisible stair set like so, and with that invisible stair set, just make a 4 block like so. Exactly the same thing on the other side as well. Make a 4 block like so. Now the left side is slightly different to the right side, so don't panic too much. We'll get it done, but don't panic too much. So what I'm going to do now is just cheekily just grab a white line and just going to bung this all the way down on top of the heavy black line that you can see in front of you right now. And then again on top of that, just going to run a black line on top of that like so. You can fill in those 2 down there with your white if you feel like it. Or you can do it near the end, it's entirely up to you. So what we're going to be doing is looking at the 4 block on the left, come back in 1, see there's a little line here, the little line of 3. Where the white stands, what I'm going to do is grab our white and just come 2 high, 1, 2 like so, switch to my black. I'm just going to make a pattern that just comes all the way over it, just a square, there's sort of like a little thing that conceals it like that, nothing too complicated, just coming over the white just to connect it all to the other brims and the other connections and whatever you want to call it. Just connect it like so, really easy, don't know how you can go wrong. If you struggle to do that, then you need to go back to making 2x2 dirt houses if you can't do that. So let's crack on with this. So what I'm going to do is with this side as well, I'm actually just going to follow up just to make it the same height as this side as well. So I'm just going to do that, and after you've done that, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay a little block down here, and this can be any block that you want. For this purpose I'm just going to lay red because it will be removed shortly after I place these ones. And what you're going to be doing is come 4 down, so 1, 2, 3, 4 like so, which obviously should be the same level as the bottom wheel here, or whatever you want to call it. I'm pretty sure it is a wheel. Bottom wheel here like so needs to be the same level. You can remove that red block now like so, and then from this one coming out to the left now, we're going to come an extra 4 out, so 1, 2, 3, 4 like so. We're going to come up 2, 1, 2, we're going to come in 1 invisible stairs up like so. We're going to come up an extra 1, and we're just going to connect it like so. So again, same height as this white line that carries on all the way along here, so that's a little reference point. And obviously the whole entire shape there you can just fill in with your standard wall like so. After you've done that, we're going to come up an extra, I'm going to say 6 blocks in total, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 6 like so, 1 on the other side, and just connect it across like there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And the same thing with this as well, just going to fill it in with your wall like so, which should approximately be 4 high in total. So as you can tell, 1, 2, 3, 4 high. If you want to do it that way as well, you can. Don't build this line here, just put in the middle here, obviously corresponding to this pattern here. Come up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. put a line on top, back down, and then connect it all to... The basic is all about a connecting game. Obviously you just need to conceal that white and have various other colours as you go along through this. So again, the same thing on this side as well. We're just going to come up an extra 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the same thing as we did here, but on this another extra layer. So again, we're going to come all the way along here, all the way up the top, and all the way to connect, like so. And that, surprisingly, is probably the hardest leg to do on that side. Probably thinking, Jesus Christ, that was easy. Well, if you did, then we've got to do it all again on this side as well. So again, that temporary block that we talked about, I'm going to put it there. Again, we're going to come down an extra 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, make sure it's level with that one, which it is. Beautiful. To remove that red block now, and then we're going to come along right, the same as we did the other wheel. Going to come an extra 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Come up to 1, 2. Again, exactly the same as the other side. We're going to come up invisible stair set 1, 2, and then connect like so. And obviously we're going to fill that in as we go because it's slightly more easier. And there we go. Obviously you can tell the feet are the same level, so we're going to have to do this side exactly the same as this side as well. So again, we're going to grab our white, and obviously corresponding to the 2 here, we're going to come up past the black, and we're going to add an extra 4, so 2, 4, like so. Grab your black, come up and over, same thing, exactly the same thing, like so. And again, the other leg here, add an extra 4, 2, 4, like so. So we're going to grab our black, come up over, and just conceal that white. So there we go. Obviously there's a little bit of detailing there, which is obviously this box here, but you know, nothing too busy, nothing too crazy. So what we can do now is actually start doing sort of the chest piece now before we start doing the head. So obviously the tops of these sort of arm bits, we're going to come up 1, and exactly the same thing the other one, up 1. And all we're going to do now is just run a line all the way along till they connect to each other, like so. Pretty easy. Come all the way to the right side, and we're going to put a white block like so, and then grab your black, and we're going to come down all the way from 2 from the bottom of the next line. So what we can do is come all the way here, have a little look, 1, 2, which it is. We're going to come a long 1, 2, and then we're going to come all the way back up to the top. Exactly the same thing, like so. Now, let's do a little bit of detailing here. So we're going to come, just grab a white line on top of this whole entire thing. This middle bit as well, this whole entire bit can be filled in now as well. Just obviously this section, because we're going to be doing a little bit of blue. So once we've done that line, we're going to come in 2 from the second line here, and then we're going to come along an extra 1 all the way to the, hits just to the end, miss 1, so that should be 5 blocks in total. Again, we're going to put another line underneath of white. Again, the same thing again, we're going to put another line of blue. After that, we're going to come 3 from the edge here, obviously away from this one, because obviously we did another line, it would just sit on top of there, which we don't want. So we're going to put, whoop, oh, I'm going to put 1, 2, 3 white, grab your blue, we're going to come 3, and then we're going to come all the way down to it meets the black line at the bottom, and then we're just going to connect it like so. And then obviously with this whole entire pattern here now, you can just fill in with the white, so crack on doing that. So you can now do this however you like. I did probably the easiest way. I just wanted to get those skeleton, those different frame bits out, and obviously all the detailing first before we start doing mass filling of one particular colour, which we did already, so that's good. Obviously you can do it however way you like, and obviously change the colours as well, but obviously then that wouldn't be R2-D2. Switch back to your black, and now we're going to start doing the head. So you want to come up an extra 4 on either side, so 1, 2, 3, 4, same thing on this side, scoot all the way over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to come up invisible stair set 4 in total. So we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, and same thing on this side as well. 1, 2, oh, a little bit lag. 3, 4, and then obviously they should just run all the way along with the top one to connect to make the head like so. So it does look pretty cool. It's turned out better than I thought it would. So what we're going to do now is a little bit of detailing with the blue. You can actually just get rid of the black now. Let's just put that in the bin because we don't need that anymore. Let's focus on the blue here. So we're going to come to the top left of the head. I'm going to put 1 blue. We're going to put a white. We're going to put 2 blue, a white, and then a blue like so. After we've done that, we're going to scoot down the bottom here, and obviously the start of the head, we're just going to put a layer of white like so. Now I'm not too sure how many blocks it is, but obviously we just need to put a line on top of that black rim like so, just to start off his head. Coming into the left hand corner of this white layer, I'm just going to put a 4 block of blue, then we're going to put 2 white next to it, another blue, and then we're going to come up at 3 in total. We're going to put 1 white, and then we're going to come to the right now. We're going to have a 1, 2, 3 blue. We're going to come down 1 and make that a 4 block. And then after that you can put a red on the right hand side of the blue, and then obviously the rest of that you can just continue just to follow there. That light grey as well, you can just fill it in with white, but I'm going to put light grey there like so, just give it a little bit of spin. Next to the red is a white, and then a blue, and then obviously attached to that blue coming into the right here is a 4 block of blue like so. The rest of that you can just fill in with your white now, pretty easy to do. I'll let you have a look at that little pattern in a minute guys if you get a little bit confused, so just remember there's that bottom layer before you start doing any of the detailing. It will help an awful lot. So there we go, there is the detailing of the head. I'll let you have a little look. Obviously pause the video if you get stuck in any part of the tutorial. And there we go guys, there is R2-D2. If you did enjoy, hit me up with that like and that comment, but until the next time guys, Killerkev and Killerkev out.